take a big rip.
Tomkom goes to the middle, and Ramelsberg, she's blocked. Tomkom chooses the outside and Rapach. Fury get a handle on the block that time by Megan Lush and Kaylee Ramelsberg.
Well, Megan Lush, with all her experience as a player on the outside, she knows exactly how to line up.
Wisconsin. Tomkom goes back set to Abby Walker. She's blocked by the Ignite.
Pursuing that ball.
And now we're tied at 8. Here comes Indy. And Lydia Martin runs right into that big Fury block.
Well, Abby Walker has her club volleyball coach sitting on the end line watching her play. That's
Grew up in Ohio. Played at John Glenn. Went to the University of Cincinnati. Big kill there by Kaylee Cox.
And we talk about how deceptive Tomkom is. Take a look at this. B and go and no. Says, my bad, I just lost track of my hitter.
And there's the hitter for the Indy Ignite, getting the kill, Carly Scott. We're all tied at 10.
And doing so well offensively in the middle.
Sarah May right there to handle the Ignite's attack. They go to the other side this time to Teeler. Tomkom will go to Rapach. And Kathy Baird runs into that block with Rapach and Ramelsberg.
Wow. Great net action so far in this first set. Again, the blocking has been outstanding. Both sides of the net, but you're going to see this one. Look at how Rapach.
Teeler on the right side for the Ignite. Another block for the Fury. Ignite tries again. Tomkom, quick set to Ramelsberg, and it's effective in the middle.
And when the Columbus Fury isn't getting a stuff block.
Indy goes to the middle. Number 12, Cece Crawford, found a little hole on the Fury floor.
Yeah, when the middle for the Columbus Fury serves the ball, they play left back defense, and that's top of the middle attacker.
Ashani Teeler finds that sideline on the Fury's side.
When she is in rhythm, she is unstoppable. The PVF Player of the Week, March 18th. Again,
Cox will serve it up for the Fury. Baird attacking. Cox handles it. Megan Lush with that beautiful swing of hers.
it's so rhythmic, it's so fluid, and she gets her feet to wherever the bump set goes and takes a nice big rip at the ball. She takes advantage of the block being not hip to hip.
She played 5 seasons at Oregon. She hasn't played yet tonight, but she's a regular sub for the Fury. And that ball was touched on the attack, so that'll finish the first set for Columbus.
The decades of her life to the game of volleyball. She's been a head coach at Miami University, Otterbein Capital, Bexley High School, and beyond. And she is just a remarkable woman, just dedicating so much of her time to trailblaze the path for so many other women in the sport of volleyball.
They are amazing women, and again, Meredith Rice and Diana Ford with their recognition this evening. We are so happy they were here. And Diana Ford is currently the coach of the DG Warriors volleyball program. And if you're just joining us, the Columbus Fury took set 1 here against the Indy Ignite by a score of 25-21. They lead set 2. And this is a very long rally. Indy Ignite finish it from the middle with number 22. And speaking of kill, a big one from the middle for the Fury, number 18, Kaylee Ramelsberg.
And then finally Rapach with a kill.
And Indy Ignite again runs into that big block of the Fury. led by Abby Walker, and I believe it was the setter, the 5-5 Tomkom. Yep. Give it a hand.
Strategy almost paid off. Teeler ending it with a kill.
There's another point for Indy. Fury lead at 7-5. Tomkom goes to Kaylee Cox. And that's the beauty of the setter. You attack wide and you have an attack error, and then your setter comes right back to you so you can recover.
Yeah, that's right. Kaylee Cox really holding up in serve receive.
Kaylee Cox serving. Rapach is blocked by the Ignite.
Well, Cece Crawford was well known in the Big Ten when she played at Wisconsin as being one of the best blockers in the conference. She is so quick, moving laterally. Great setup there by Bear.
Offhand, the left hand, just to keep it alive. And DeBeer gets the back line on the Fury side.
Yeah, you always have to know where DeBeer is because she is hot from front
Lewis
court.
and what she's doing for Alzheimer's awareness. Blocks and kills for her will be double money. There's an attempt. Ignite handles it. Ignite attacking, but the Fury's defense is there. Rivera again goes to Lewis. DeBeer runs into that Fury block of Morgan Lewis, and that'll be a double donation, $20 for Alzheimer's.
There we go. Morgan Lewis doing a good job setting up that block. Abby Walker going.
And Fury wanted the touch, and they got it. An Indy Ignite player touched the ball.
Fury not backing down.
One-handed set by the Ignite. Lush attacking for the Fury. They just send it back with a pass. Kate Baird, great angle, and Ramelsburg can't get in front of it.
Again, it's the platform for Elena Scott that just puts up a sweet out of system.
Hilly tries to go to Taylor.
Oh.
She runs into the block this time.
Cox is having quite the night. One-on-one with Taylor and finds a way to get in her face and get
that Q collar around her neck. It's a preventative measure to help with concussions. She's had several. Tomkom goes to Kaylee Cox. Martin handles it. And Baird is blocked this time by the Fury. No touch and the ball out of bounds, so Ignite get the point. Here come the Fury. Cox again. Second annual Teacher Appreciation Night match. And we appreciate all of the dedication and the tireless hours that every teacher, including my partner, Audrey Flaw, pours into every student. And since 1989, Ohio 529 has helped families nationwide save for their students' college or career training after high school. With tax-free Ohio's 529, you can pay for qualified expenses at any four-year college or university, two-year community college, trade, or vocational school, apprenticeships, or certificate programs. You can learn, plan, and start for as little as...
want her to get hot.
No, and Fury not using their challenge because they know they touched it. Baird again with a touch by the Fury. Made it tough for the back row players to get to.
The Fury now putting up a triple block against Baird, trying to work on defending some of those angles and playing defense around.
Tomkom goes to Rapach again. Great angle and finds the open floor on Indy's side.
And when you need a kill, who do you go to? Your big-time right-side attacker, Isabella Rapach, delivers one right here between the
Rivera
two.
still serving for Columbus. Megan Lush with that left hand. Rivera goes to Morgan Lewis. Taylor answers for the Indy Ignite to finish the point.
Yep, when you need a point, you're going to go to the two-time ABC All-American from Kentucky University of Kentucky opposite hitter, Taylor, with a big swing.
24 is set point here in the third. Columbus took the first two sets. Again, it's the best of 5, so the Ignite needed this one to stay alive tonight, and they got it. They take set 3, 25-21.
Do.
These are amazing athletes on this court. And for Columbus, it's Kaylee Cox on that right side, really having a great night tonight.
Yeah, that's rotation 1, where she's going to be playing that right side of the court, and we don't typically see her as Cece Crawford was taking over on the right pin.
And what a big hit from Cece Crawford for the Ignite there.
Well, that's a Wisconsin connection there. You've got Hilly as a setter. Cece, just a rookie. Her future is so bright. Handles the ball beautifully.
Fury handle Baird. Ignite handle Lush. And Tomkom goes to Ramelsburg. Broken play for Ignite. Here come the Fury. Great hustle by Tomkom. Lush puts it nice and high. Baird finishes it for the Indy Ignite.
Both teams are going to need to take a breath. Kylie Murr in the back court for Indy Ignite.
Tomkom goes to Lush. The defender, Elena Scott, was down on the ground. It looks like she slipped and was definitely out of position.
Yeah,
she was already on the ground before the ball got to her. Rapach goes nice and strong to get the kill for the Fury.
Sarah May delivers a beautiful set to her right side. Again, Sarah May, the libero for the Columbus Fury. Got to be good on defense.
Tomkom goes really nice floater for the serve. Raina Terry with an impressive textbook kill.
And that was a short serve that ended up being an overpass. So you can see sometimes don't need a lot of velocity.
Taylor, the big arm for Indy. That one off the for Ajani Taylor hits the tape. Tomkom goes to Megan